G'day people, I'm Monstad. Welcome back to Empyrion Ironman Season 8. So morning is just about upon us on day 2 and I've almost achieved everything I wanted to achieve. Yeah, just finished off gathering some iron from this here. So we've got a bit more biofuel. I'm going to just stop all of those now. Been turning ores into ingots with these two. The 3 constructors, well worth doing, making those 2 portable constructors in my suit constructor. Really worth it. I do need to gather a bit more wood before I leave this forest, before the spiders spawn, and then I'm going to get on my bike and ride and find a place to set up camp. But on the way I'm going to nip through that starter biome again just briefly because I need some more food. The 4 energy bars I have there is everything I have left, which isn't a lot. These chainsaws rip through the fuel. I have no weapon to defend myself. Well, I suppose I've got the chainsaw. I've got the defensive mode on my survival tool, but not much. I need all this wood because the starter base I'm going to bring in requires mainly wood. I'm not going to miss out the opportunity of some ores either. I do want to get out of this forest because I am risking it a bit here. I'm going to head back towards the escape pod because there are those wrecks there around the escape pod as well. I do want to pick up some plant protein to make some more food because I'm getting really short of food, and it would help if I could ride the bike properly. And I'll pick up a few more of the ores from the rocks on my way through there as well. And the starter biome is a reasonably safe spot to do that. I don't think we get much in the way of hostile mobs spawning there. So as I was digging for those ores, I had the 3 portable constructors set on the side and they were churning out fuel and ingots. So none of the time was wasted at all. Would have been nice for some food. I am going to take these apart because you get 4 steel plates for it. Now I've got a bit of time now. I'm in the starter biome. It should be reasonably safe. I've got a bit of time. I'm going to pop my 3 portable constructors down by the escape pod to churn out some iron ingots and some more fuel, and I'm going to nip around the immediate area and grab some plant protein, make some more food. So like I said, I'm really short of that at the moment, but if I leave these by the escape pod I'll know where to find them. Whee! Okay, back to where we started. Come back, bike. I don't want to get on it, I want to pick it up. There we go. So let's pop these down again. Boom. Okay, you can make iron ingots. You, I want to split this wood slightly. You can make fuel. And I need this one making, so you don't need that much, do I? Get 40 for each one, so that's 4. I don't think I need that much. Let's have a quick check. So the starter base I want to bring in is not my camp this time that I used in my Season 8, my log cabin. So I need some stone dust. 108 silicon because it has glass. So that's a big use of silicon actually. Considering I didn't get much. Whereas that's only 36 silicon. Ooh. That's going to be about a third of my silicon. Should be okay. 236 planks. So, yeah, gonna need a bit more than that. We'll do that. Were you making fuel? Yeah, so let's pop that in there. And just in case you finish making iron, you might as well carry on making copper. And I want some stone dust as well. So what do we get? 20 for output. I don't need that much, do I? We'll do that. Okay. Cool beans. I still haven't built my detector yet, have I? We can do that at some point. Right, so what I'm going to do now is go and gather some more food. Might as well start with that. Boom. Oh, we do have a couple more there. Let's eat some now. So what I'm thinking of doing, oh, I guess we could head down towards that wreckage, couldn't we? That small wreck. That was a nice lake there. But what I'm thinking of, this looks like some sandy areas. If it's sandy areas or beach areas, it tends to be a bit flat, and that's what I want, something reasonably flat. So I think we'll head down towards this area here. Initially, once we've gathered a few things from around here. I know I've gathered up a lot of stuff around here, but some of it should have regrown by now. And of course it helps with the levels, which is another good thing. And I might as well gather these rocks while we're at it. Every little bit helps. So let's get that. Food processing. Good, got 3 of those. Cool beans. I can't take any of the walking food at the moment because I have no weapon. Primarily I'm after food, but I'm not going to pass up the opportunity to grab extra ores. Considering I've got the drill now, and it's fast to do it, and I've got a bit of food. There's another wreckage down there. Looks like a really nice spot actually for a starter base, doesn't it? But I don't want a starter base on the starter biome. Bonk. Saw some corn dog there. Let's get that. I can be a bit more easy peasy with my stamina now that I've got the drill and I don't need to use the survival tool to gather things. What have we got? What are we doing? Keep going with the food. I'll munch again. Whee! Whee! Such a good jumper. Another wreckage. Cool beans. Go and get that. What I might do is just ride around on the bike to these wreckages. See what goodies they have for us. And then head back, and that stuff should be finished over at the portable constructors. Okay. Let's speed this up a bit. Head down to this one first. This is a really nice spot. But yeah, I don't particularly want to start my initial place on the starter biome. Because I'm not sure whether it's going to attract drone attacks within the starter biome. I'm sure I read somewhere in one of the update notes that the starter biome was considered a safe area, safe zone. Now I'm not sure if that meant just for mob spawns or for food, or for drone attacks. And I guess we could do it and find out, couldn't we? This is a good spot for that little log cabin I've got. A bit sloped, not overly flat, although it is up here somewhere, isn't it? Yeah. Near the water. Well, that's the point. I could do with getting a water generator made. Oh, do you know what? That might be a nicer spot down here. Because we've got the swamp area as well, which gives a variation of plants that we can get. Small wreckage. Let's head to that one. Yeah. I mean, this isn't going to be a permanent base, this initial one here. This is really just so that I've got a safe area. Oh, it's a warm day. Just so that I've got a safe area in which to create my first hover vessel, which will be a harvester, and basically just get myself established so that I can move on to a more permanent area to make a base with a bit more security. What have you got? A stick, that's good. Cool. That was the spot I was originally thinking of. Looking at the map. Come on, go the right way. Yeah. No, I think we'll go with that one. Oh no, not that, not that. It was down there by that swamp, wasn't it? Yeah. So let's remove that one. So what else we got? We've been to that wreckage because we came that way from there. Let's head out to that wreckage. All the way across the starter biome. So I'm feeling good so far. Got a good start. Certainly got enough resources to get us going and get established. And we got it all before the end of the first day, so hostiles are now spawning around the map. And we don't need to go digging on foot with the danger of being jumped by 1,000 spiders. There's another wreckage over there. Okay, good. We'll check that one as well. Medical supplies, that's good. Always take these cargo boxes apart because they give you 4 steel plate, which is pretty useful. Alright, check out that other wreckage. Bit close to that forest for my liking, but we'll give it a go. It is a hot day and I'm warming up. Ooh, 2 cargo boxes. Worth the journey that was. I'm not, yeah, I am going to take them back, so I know I've been here then. So we're now pretty much sorted for food for a little while. I mean, I could have come to these small wreckages initially when we landed, but I didn't want to waste any time, quite frankly. My priority was to find that wreckage, find those resource deposits and get some resources before the end of day 1. Just to reduce the risk. If you're going around mining those deposits just on a bike, and you've got to get off your bike, stand there with your drone and mine, you're just leaving yourself open, especially with no armour, as we have now, leaving yourself open to being jumped by critters. And it's Iron Man. We have one life only, so let's live it. Let's see how these are doing then. I'll grab you. So what level are we at the moment? How far are we? Oh, we're a fraction off level 4. Oh, come on, we've got to be able to pick something that's going to give us level 4. Got to be something around here. Oh, I see a couple of corn dogs over there. Well, that'll probably do it. There we go. So level 5 is the next key milestone. That's going to give us our armour. Oh, I've never seen the smoking effect from the escape pod before, or I've just not noticed it. Probably just didn't notice it. So how are we doing, boys? Okay, good. That's that one done. What are we doing in this one? Yeah, we'll quit that one now. And how are you doing? You've done good. You've all done good. So let's head down to our marker. Oh, in fact, before we do that, we shouldn't really waste any time. Let's get the stuff we need into here, because the production time is long. So 236. Don't matter if we put a touch more of that in there. 108 silicon. That's that's hurting. Yeah, that hurts. But I guess it's a price we pay for security, isn't it? Copper 52. And iron, just a little old 44. 2, 3, 4. And stone dust, just 18. You can have 20. Boom, start. God, nearly 19 minutes for that tiny little thing to start or to finish. Which means we're going to be vulnerable until that's done, but we should be reasonably safe. I mean, we've got water nearby, so we can always escape to the water if we do get jumped. I might as well grab some of these resources while we're at it. It won't hurt, will it? You know what, we might as well walk there and grab these resources. Since we've got time to kill. And then when we get there, what I want to do is start producing the parts I need for the hover vessel. And we'll build that from scratch. Whee! We've still got to keep picking plants. We've got to get up to level 5 as soon as possible. Once we have our harvester, hover vessel, A very basic, ultra basic HV, but that is just going to allow us to go around, grind mobs, get resources in relative safety, get our levels up quick. This boy sure can jump. Won't hurt to have a little bit more rock. So yeah, this is a good spot. Reasonably flat, close to resources. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. So I'm thinking just about here we can put this. Yeah, in between the two water streams. Let's get these down, because I will want a water generator. I still need these to be producing biofuel. I'm going to need a ton of that. We're doing well already with that, actually. You can produce some more food for us. And you, I think, can produce some parts. So everything there, yep. All looking good. Let's sort this inventory out a bit, it's a right mess. I can't believe I got all that. 4 tins of food, that is really, really good. Okay, so what do we want in here? Let's go and unlock some stuff. I'm not going to have a lot of points, but hopefully we can do it. So, generator. I'm not going to bother with mobile constructor or fridge at the moment. Oh, I can't get the fridge anyway at the moment. Armor locker we're going to need to add to at some point. But let's get the absolute crucial basics at the moment. Got it. Okay, so that is the absolute minimum we're going to need for this at the moment. How many points do we have left? 10. That's not a lot. I mean, I could stick the 2.5 kilometer range detector on it once we get to level 5, but it depends on what the points we've got to spend. Anything else you want in here? Tempted to go for the portable heater cooler because it's quite warm on this planet by the looks of it. No need to bother with the multi-tool at the moment. In fact, let's unlock the detector. And we've unlocked the ore scanner, that's good. We need to make one of those. Okay, we'll leave it at that. So let's get some parts made. One of those, one of those, one of those, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, one of those. And then can I not make the harvester module in a portable constructor? That's interesting. I'm certain I used to be able to. Let's get a water generator anyway. I guess not. Okay. Well, this log cabin does come with a constructor, so we'll have to wait for that to get that, I guess. Let's munch on some food. Okay, good. What are you doing? You're doing fuel, aren't you? Okay, good. Do you know what? I'm going to split that. And you can do fuel as well. Eventually what I'm going to have is all three of these will sit outside the log cabin just producing biofuel constantly, because I've got no idea how long it will be before I get a source of promethium. In the meantime, let's pick some plants and see if we can get a level up without dying. I think what I'll do is keep that on defense mode just to be on the safe side. And keep an ear out for spiders. Luckily, with 0.67 Gs and the ability to jump so far, I should be able to get away from most anything to get to the water in time. Now I do want to find some grain as well, because that's needed for plastic. And I want to grab some of that early just so we've got it. There's some so tricky to see, the grain. I still haven't found a single silicon rock in this game yet. I don't want to go too deep into this forest. I want to be reasonably close to the water, so that I can escape if necessary. I'm really nervous. That's what Iron Man does to you. Because you've only got one life, it really makes you... Well, it makes me a bit jumpy and a bit reluctant to take any risks. Yeah, okay. Still not too far from the water, so... I'm not overly worried at the moment. Again, I'm picking these things not because I need them necessarily, but it's just purely for levels. Got a berry bush, we'll grab those because they're incredibly useful. Some more grain. I need 4 of those to be able to produce some plastic pieces. There's another one. Caught it on the way down, nailed it. Still not a single silicon rock found so far. It is, I gotta say, that the silicon is probably the most awkward thing to get hold of early game. I mean, it's the cheapest to make with crushed rock, so it's not a big deal as long as you've got access to rocks. But you know, when you've got the construction speed on slow, still need that extra time to turn the rocks into silicon in the first place. Come on, I need some more grain. That grain? It is, isn't it? Boom. Okay, so that should be 4 grain, which, yep, is enough. If we can do it before it goes off, that's enough to make about 20 plastic. There's another one there, let's grab it. I can't remember what I need the plastic for at the moment, but I know I need it at some point soon. It's too quiet. It's too quiet. I like this little spot, it's quite nice. More grain. The good thing about the jumping as well is you got a bit of a wider view range, so hopefully you'll spot any predators before they spot you. Hopefully. Oh, look at that, a silicon rock. Finally. Oh, herbal leaves. Grab those. Okay, so how far off are we off level 5? Halfway along, so not too bad. Not too bad at all. Where did I leave my stuff? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Okay, so I just need to follow this coast back round the other way. Some more grain. Or is it? Oh, I've already picked that one. Whee! Whee! I think I've picked everything around here. I'll see a bit of grain there. Boom. Yeah, I think I've picked everything down there now. Let's head back over here. So we're just on the edge of the starter biome, aren't we? Okay, you keep going. You keep going with that biofuel. You're doing good. Yep. Good. And how are you doing? It's getting there. Cool beans. And how is our factory getting on? 5 more minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut there because I'm not going to go out anymore. I think I've done what I can at the moment. I've pretty much stripped this immediate area. And I'll get back to you when that's ready to spawn in. So, later. Welcome back. The log cabin's just finished and night's just falling. So I stuck the tent down and let's just sleep till morning. So you got some light to do this by. There we go, done. Okay, let's get this done. Which way do I want to be standing? I don't want it that way. Let's do it with a drone. Yeah, we'll go like that. That looks like a nice angle. Is it up touching the floor? Should be. Should be. Let's do it. Boom. We have done it. Right. First things first. Let's get some. I want that lot. We need to get some ammunition made for the turret. And we need to get some fuel in there. Oh, we're just about out of. Yeah. Okay, cool. Not to worry. So this is this log cabin. I'll show you around properly in just a moment. I just want to get some ammunition made for this turret, just in case we get an attack coming. Yeah, I was quite pleased with the design for it. I'll show you the inside. Let's get in. Yee! Is that light on? No. So, turn the lights off. Let's stick half of that into there. Go to our constructor. Dump all of that into there. Let's. Oh, have we got the points? Have I left enough points to unlock cannon turret for the base? Oh my word, that was lucky. I never thought about that. But unless I unlock the cannon turret, I can't build the ammunition. That could have been totally disastrous then. What do we need? 30 mil, isn't it? Yeah, 30 mil. Where are you? 30mm bullets. Nitrocellulose. Oh! I just forgot all about that. Where's the door? There it is. Just wondered I just put that in. Oh God, I've got 10 of it. Is that enough? It should be, because one fibre plant makes 20 nitrocellulose. Okay. Let's make... That should be enough, actually, yeah. Yeah, that should be enough. 700 rounds. Yeah, that'll do us. Yeah, so let me turn my light off. So this is powered with a generator rather than solar power. I haven't got solar power on this one. I built this one, I don't know, for a bit of fun, but I really like the look of it, so I thought I'd use it in this. It's not as cheap and efficient as my Alpha 8 camp, because that's run on solar panels. That also has a constructor and a turret, but it's much more power friendly, or fuel friendly I should say. Power friendly. Nice view from this over the lake. Beautiful. You know what, I want a bed. A bed would fit nice there, wouldn't it? I think that's just a wall block, so I'd have to remove that, but yeah, a bed would look nice in there, wouldn't it? Cool. Have we got bullets? We have bullets. I think the ammo container's tucked under there somewhere. Sort those. Ammo box. Boom. Let's grab a bit more. There, so we've got over 300, so we can top up the turret. Let's make sure we're not wasting ammunition on things we don't need to. Load that bad boy. And we've got some defense. Cool. So we're now reasonably safe and secure. We don't have a lot of fuel, so we need to be a little bit wary with... How do these show us off? Yeah, we need to be a bit careful with regards to fuel consumption and the use of this constructor until we get a better source of fuel. But that's the main thing I need out of this one now, is this harvest module. Good. What I want to do is move all this stuff a bit closer. I haven't made any steel blocks to protect this hover vessel when we make it, and quite frankly I'm not going to at the moment. It's going to be very vulnerable, but it is what it is. We could do a nice balcony here, couldn't we? Might do that at some point. Just in case I do that, let's build these. Let's pop them around the side. So these now will purely be used for fuel manufacturing. So basically pretty much free fuel really, apart from the cost of the power to cut them down. Then you could use your survival tool, cut them down for just cost of stamina, and it will be completely free fuel, but it would take forever, so I'm not going to do that. Let's stick a tent. Let's stick a tent the other side. Whoops. There, so the door facing us. No, I don't want it there. There, that's where I want it. So we're set up. So we've got a fuel production facility around the side here. We can sleep the night away there until we get a bed in here. And we have a large constructor that is busy doing good stuff. And we have protection. Cool. Beans. Our food's beginning to go off now as well, isn't it? Yeah. Can't be helped. We don't have a fridge. So what do we got? We got that. I need to go and pop that down by the water. They've changed the colour of that slightly, made it more blue. Let's pop all that rubbish in there. Oh, let's make some plastic with those. These things are just going to have to perish, I think. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pop those in one of the constructors outside and make some stuff with it. So, boom, boom. Yeah, let's get some plastic made. We've got that, so we've got everything we need to put together. No, we don't. We don't have a core for it, do we? Okay, there we go. Once we have the core, we'll have everything we need to pop that down. Let's put a little bit of that in there. I need to save a reasonable amount of this fuel just for the harvester, the hover vessel initially. And then what I'll do is I'll just chop down a ton of these trees, bring them back here and get these three things churning out biofuel after biofuel whilst we go and do other stuff with it. So I'm going to end the episode in a little while, and then what we'll do is begin the next episode is we'll build our hover vessel. Good, that's that. So that's happening there. And there's one final thing I want to build, unless I need to unlock it. I think I need to unlock it, and that's the oxygen generator. I haven't got any point. I've got no points to unlock anything. Oh yeah, it's already unlocked, so we should be able to build that. Where is it? Where is it? Can't see it for looking. Can we not build the emergency oxygen generator in a large constructor? Do we have to build that in our suit? Or am I going blind? No, it's definitely not there, is it? Is it in items? Oh, you can make an EVA boost now. I've forgotten about that. Need a gold ingot. No, it's the emergency O2 generator is definitely not there, is it? So can we only build that in our suit? Okay, fine. I'll build it in the suit then. The reason I want to do that, I want to get that done early because I need to start getting a supply of O2 bottles for two reasons. One, so that we can get under the water and stay there for a considerable amount of time. If we find an underwater wreck, for example. And the second one is at some point we're going to get an SV and I want to get up to the moon or into orbit and start gathering some resources. Do we have an asteroid belt or an asteroid field on this one? Orbit, that's what I see. Asteroid belt, good. The asteroid belt is so much easier to navigate and find things. So there's magnesium and an asteroid belt. Wow, that's new as well. It used to only be the same stuff as on your starting planet. What about the moon? Yeah, cobalt, yeah. One of the things about this particular season was we're not allowed to leave the starter planet. The starter system. So we're stuck to this system with this moon and these asteroids. There we go, got everything we need now. Oh, I should have done that, shouldn't I? But that's not as restrictive as you may think, because we do have golems that spawn on the starter planet now in desert areas. For instance, there's a desert area up there, so we should be able to find golems, and golems will provide us with not only a huge amount of XP, but also lots of rare resources: Erestrum, Neo, Sathium, gold. Really everything we can't find on the starter planet in the deposits. Sorry, just drinking my coffee. So it will mean a bit of a grind with golems on a constant basis to try and build up enough of those resources to get some kind of advantage and get the more higher tier weapons. But definitely worth it. Worth it for the XP, worth it for the resources. So there's no downside to it apart from time, really. Okay, I can turn this off now. We don't really need it. So yeah, don't really need that in my hand either. I'll keep the bandage with me. Don't really need the torch. So what do we got? Stomach pills, energy. Guess we'll probably keep that on us, and that. I think the others can go out the inventory. I don't need the bike anymore. Saying that, it'd be useful to keep the bike in the actual hover vehicle. If there is a disaster with the hover vehicle and I can't get it home, at least I can grab the bike out and ride it all the way back. So there we go. Whee! Did I put that oxygen generator down? No. Have I even finished it? Yes. Let's do that. So I'm not going to waste a huge amount of fuel in this one. There, that'll do for now, till we get a bit more. So producing water, that will also produce bottled water as well as the O2 bottles. So good, we're set up. And I think I'm going to call it an episode there. I'll look in the right direction. There we go, let's face that way. There. Screenshot. Right, okay, I'm going to call an episode there. Thank you for watching. I've left the names and the links to all the other competitors in the description. Please check out their channels and see how they're getting on with the Ironman as well. I've no idea whether anyone has died so far, because I've recorded this before I've seen any of the others. And I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Please press that thumbs up, please subscribe for more episodes, and I'll see you later. Have a great day. Bye! God, he can really jump on this planet, can't he? Wow. Who needs a jetpack? See you later.